And I look, there's this giant valley between us, and then there's a ridge, and across from us is a little bit higher than us. And at the top of the ridge is this one big giant tree, and it's a big old tree. And I'm sitting there, man, and I'm looking up at that tree, and it's just beautiful mountains. And so while they're praying, I'm just kind of doing the Louis Engle. I'm rocking back and forth, and they're praying for me. And then, man, I look back at that tree, and something is just coming up and standing next to that tree. And I see it come up. And at first, I thought somehow it was a tree that was falling over, that it was falling over towards me somehow because it rose. And I just, in my mind, I was trying to figure out how it worked. And I just thought, whoa, man, that's something going to fall off that cliff up there. But it stopped and it froze and it was erect right next to the tree. And as they're praying for me, man, when the tree would move, it would move. And I was like, that ain't the wind blowing that tree. And then I saw these arms come down beside it, and he goes like this, and he puts his arms back, and it still kind of looks like a tree.
Whoa.
But I'm like, that ain't a tree. And then the more I sit there and looked at it while these guys are praying for me, so I'm like, 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, and I'm thinking, and I'm praying in the spirit, and I'm thinking about this thing. Lord, what am I looking at? What is this? And he said, he's spying out your prayer. I'm like, he is spying out his prayer. And I'm like, somehow that thing can see us praying over here, and that thing can hear what it is that we're saying. And I was like, I was just sitting there, and I thought, I want to test this out. And I'm staring at this thing. Now I've got a good beat on it. And I mean, I'm really getting details out of it now. Even though it's pretty far away, I'm getting good details out of it and all this. And I said, I know you can hear me, you devil. And I just said it in that tone of voice. And when I did, he put his arms out like this, and he started rocking back and forth. Like, whoa.
Like you were challenging him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa. And I said, I know you can hear me. And I said, here's what I'm going to tell you. We're coming into this region. I told Brother Impenetrable to go to hell, and I wasn't teasing. I'm back. I'm down here. I don't know what you are or how you work, but I'll tell you who I am, and I'll tell you how I work. I am a child of the Most High God, and God Almighty has commissioned me to rescue kids here. And we are going to rescue so many kids, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I mean, it was just rocking back and forth, like bowing up. And I told my son, I said, Ben, he said, what? And I said, turn around and tell me what you see up there. And Ben turned around and he was staring. You know, Ben's 34 now, you know, and he was staring. And he's so chill, man. He just pulls out a chair and he sits down and goes, a freaking giant.